After walking all day, we were wondering where we'd end up. We met Wilson on the road. Once a month, he would walk home to visit his family. His cousins were waiting for him. I guess they wanted to greet him before the rest of the family. Up ahead, they point out to their village, Cruzinhas. It seems everybody's here to greet Wilson and his new foreign friends he'd rescued from the road. And he's organized a place for us to spend the night.
Trying to find a place to sleep.
Good fortune was on our side today.
And I think we found it.
Vive na Bélgica. Toda essa gente aí são minhas famílias.
Once again, Stumperot.
We'd met George here, coming out of the ferry a few days ago. He insisted to buy me a drink. Natasha had negotiated a deal for us to stay. She gave the family about $30, with which they bought food to make us dinner. As well, one of the kids gave up his room for us. We even got to shower.
They've offered a shower, and I'm just going to take this bucket and pour it over me, and that's the shower. So cool. I mean, we're at these people's houses, and they offered their home. Like Cape Verdeans, man. We're living the life.
Dinner was served for the whole family, and whole it was. Maria here is in charge, obviously. She made chicken, rice, sweet potatoes, and yams. And then we set out to hit the nightlife.
Ja, Rastafari, Haile Selassie. No more trouble, no more fighting.
E Cabo Verde.
Cabo Verde's best friend.
Alex, c'est quoi ça?
C'est un Stumperot. Good.
After several stuperots more, we crashed in our pad, which was just behind this door, next to the store and bar. Last night we tried to play this game. Well, they tried to teach us, and I went to get one for Galapa and learn to play. It's a quick-witted numbers game very popular in Africa. Maria also made us breakfast, island coffee, bread, jam, and cheese, and they set out to work. Danny here is building an addition to his house. He, his wife, and 2 children live in one room above the store. Everyone is pitching in as usual. This really impresses me, coming from a very individualistic country. This addition will give the young family breathing room and a stunning view. It was the weekend, so not everyone was working. We were asked to stay for lunch.
Once again, great food from Maria.
Last meal before hitting the road, made by this most beautiful Maria.
Obrigado, Maria, por la comida. Estupendo.
And this is who lent us our room. He's the local DJ. His room is like a typical teenager's. Heroes on the wall, blasting sound system, and an impressive badass shoe collection. We waited for a car to come and take us back to Punta del Sol. I would love to come back here with Galapa, but the westward orientation of the town would make anchoring extremely risky.
Tu t'appelles comment?
Jandir.
Jandir?
Jandir.
Jandir. Jandir is a mountain guide here. And climbing up this mountain with his bus
Since it was Sunday, there were no algers available, so we had to hire a private ride, which cost us more than our stay. But it was well worth it. Walking back was not really an alternative, and we wanted to see more of the island. They had recently finished a road which linked these small communities to market their crops, mostly sugarcane to distill grog.
John Deere here says that normally it's greener here, but it hasn't rained for 2 years. And in 2016, it rained like crazy for 2 weeks and there was flooding and everything. So, you know, some people say there's no climate change. John Deere here says there is climate change. So, you decide.
It's an amazing road, as you can see. The mountains are high and steep, dotted with small villages. Here, people are going to an outdoor church service. It's Sunday. We're back in Punta del Sol. The last time we were here, Nat had met a young musician named Kiki, who recommended a place to stay. We promised to go and see him play with his father, here entertaining a group of German tourists. This is where he suggested we spend the night, here at Verdeans, in the heart of the town near the ocean. We'd met another guy who was a lobster fisherman. He showed us where we could eat his catch.
So now we're gonna be eating lobster or langosto. That was fished by el pescador de langosta.
Oui.
Obrigado. Obrigado. Wow. That dude is the man who fished this langosto, or these small lobsters. Amazing. Cape Verde, I love you.
He dives every day to catch the delicious spiny creatures at more than 25 meters deep. Coming out of the restaurant, this procession was walking by singing a Cape Verde favorite. The songs are called Mornas. We're beginning to recognize the familiar melodies. At Dede's little hotel, we had 2 comfortable beds, a luxurious hot shower for $25, breakfast included. We just had to walk up the street. And this is where it was served.
So breakfast is served here, just a few steps down the street, down here in this house.
Again, island coffee, bread, papaya, jam, and cheese. Nat just loves those babies as long as they're other people's babies.
Natasha wants a baby.
She had seen a sign for massages and went to soothe her aching muscles, and I went for a look around. It was a big swell that day, but that did not impress the fishermen. Cape Verdeans are fearless fishermen. There is a big community in Cape Cod, Massachusetts. They were brought over by American whalers. Their reputations as fearless fishermen was well known by the seafarers. This here confirms their talent. Watching these guys coming into this tiny harbor in these conditions mesmerized me. These guys are sailors. No fear, no panic. They manage, patient. This is expert port maneuvering. Try to teach this in yachting school. Dede, the inn's owner, is on business here.
Esta noite, que vais a comer?
Temos peixe, dourado. Esse é dourado.
Ah, es un dorado.
Dourado, mas já tenho atum em casa.
Ah, ok. Pero tú vienes aquí para comprar el pescado.
Sim,
Sim.
é para ser fresco. Aqui, quer dizer, é peixe de marinheiros daqui.
Getting some really nice fish. Fresh, obviously.
It was time to go, but I wanted to have a look in here again. I love the colors of this shop, and the man working here is a gem.
This is Ala. He's from Senegal.
Allah, Senegal.
5 years he's been here.
Yeah, 5
And he runs his cool shop.
Big show. Yeah.
He makes all these clothes.
Allah should sign up for Project Runway. He could be a star fashion designer. If this is any indication of African welcome, I feel my instincts are right on.
Oh, thank you so much. Obrigado.
The continent radiates warm welcome.
We will see you again. I will send you a message.
Yeah.
Okay, Ala?
Okay, no problem.
How cool is that? Man, people here are too awesome. Love them. Nice modern ferry station.
We made our way back to Mindelo in crisp, clear conditions. Galopin waited patiently. My friend Peish had called every day to assure me he was safe. But tomorrow is another year, and also the beginning of new adventures in Cape Verde.